Alright folks, we are back for the final round. And that hand is fine. It's not the fastest hand, but yeah, it's completely fine. And there's a bunch of cheap things we can draw into. I still a little bit frustrated about the last round. Felt pretty bad, not sure why. I mean, I've played enough Magic to know that things goes this way sometime and there's nothing you can do. But I don't know. Game still felt... match still felt pretty bad somehow. I guess you rarely get stuck to the point where you only play one spell. Sometimes you're a little bit stuck, you have trouble, but one spell is really rough. After keeping a hand that could cast a spell, you know. So this might be that. This might be the reason I'm not happy. I think we'll just Luminous Mondstadt. Especially after drawing Huatli. Eventually that thing will be a problem. Also pretty good at pushing damage through and kill our Planeswalker maybe, so... yeah, but this last game definitely gave me a kind of a bitter taste in mouth. Oh well. Maybe I'm just being salty. But I don't know, it was unpleasant. Sometimes you lose game because you're not you're not getting very lucky. It's just, you know, it happens, but you know, just get over it. This last match, I don't know. It felt particularly bad for a reason I don't really understand actually. So yeah, I don't know. It's fine though, you know, I'm not mad or anything. But I thought it's kind of interesting that this game in particular annoyed me. So we could Hualti plus. I think we're just gonna main phase sail back, attack for 3 in the air. I think the value of... we have something, I mean I don't think they're gonna attack with their knight next turn. I think we're not gonna trap anything. Raging Regisaur, that's strong. And okay, well that was an insanely good turn for the opponent. Guess we go Pioneer Hammerskull and Strength next turn is the idea here. That was impressive though. They put 9 power on board plus 2 very relevant ability for only 4 mana. So our game plan is probably to lock the ground with huge Strength of the Pact creatures and hit them for 5 in the air. Red-green will tend to have trouble against a 5/5 flyer. There is a couple of removal, but if the thing grows up to 5 toughness, there's not a lot of thing that actually kills it anymore from red-green. Looks like Honda weak though, here is my guess. But they realize that maybe they want to attack first. So their creature doesn't get damaged. Yeah. Pretty sure they have Honda weak in hand. This game is gonna be kinda tough. Can we kill them next turn somehow? They have Honda weak, so I guess Terror the Knight is dying. We attack with everything, tap one of the Knight, they block, Snapping Sail back, and they take 11. So yeah, if they have a reroll, they don't die. Taking 9 here puts us down to 7. At which point this is virtually us being down to 3 thanks to the abilities. I think we might need to trade here. Maybe I'm supposed to block with Pioneer too. Problem with the double block is that it plays right into +3 plus a first strike. So I'd rather not. This block is kind of bad if they have especially aggressive urge. Which, okay, they had a pounce. Okay, sure. Well, that was pretty good for the oven, pretty bad for us. Not much we can do though. Hopefully the rest of their hand is not too insane. I think with Huatli in hand and us being at 6 we just pass here. I've never seen Knight of the Stampede being as good as it is now. Really give them a lot of power. Feels like I'm pretty sure they still have Hunt the Weak in hand. They already add that. If they have like 3 good spells in hand, we're in a lot of trouble, I think. Despite having a, you know, solid draw. Yeah, this is almost for sure. Oh no, it's not Hunt the Weak, it's a Forerunner. Okay. That's kind of frightening. The fact that they did not fetch something right away probably means at least they don't have anything insane. If you have something insane, you just pick whatever it is, and they have more than enough mana to cast whatever it could be. Maybe they have some double green dinos that are strong, but they don't have forests yet, so they are not sure they want to grab that or not. But if they are thinking, there's probably not something too insane that can come, right? Well, second Regisaur is strong. Okay, well. The Oven's draw has been very insane. This Hualti applies pressure and we have a decent board, but whoa. That was kind of crazy what they are doing. The double Knight, double Regisaur draw, stampeding Horncrest now, oh my god. Yeah, that's one of the most insane dinosaur draw I've ever seen. And I've seen some pretty crazy stuff. I'm not sure they wanted to trigger here. Because even if they play another dinosaur, they still don't have enough power to damage to kill any of my creature when they attack with Regisaur with 1 more damage. And now I can trade my 3/3 Hexproof for any of their 4 creature, which is pretty good for me. I guess it means they can attack into Hammerskull, but they can already do that by just pinging with Regisaur. I guess I have double blocks if they don't. This draw has been crazy though. Just 4 lands for the night and then ton of gigantic dinosaur. I guess I get to attack with the knight by doing that. So maybe it's worth it. Yeah, probably fine. Yeah, they ping Hammerskull here most likely, otherwise it's gonna eat tonight. And I guess we block here and there, take 4. Or maybe they are attacking Huatli. I think they should be attacking me though. I don't think Huatli does match on this spot, especially since I'm gonna lose most of my creature now. We need them to kind of stop though, like if they continue drawing Gigantic Dinosaur and absolutely no land, it's gonna be unwinnable. Especially since we're a little bit flooded here. I guess 8 land is not insane, but 8 land out of 15 card is... yeah, it's not too bad, but it's not great obviously. Alright. Not sure what we're trying to draw. Don't think strength of the back is gonna be great. I have a down champion, probably decent at just blocking their things, I guess. Yeah, as expected. I'll go down to 2, I guess. Don't think we're getting anywhere if we trade the Hamskull. Probably just pretty dead at this point, but yeah. This was kind of their draw was a little bit too crazy. Alright. Alright, let's try again. Hope they don't have the the nettest draw ever. Their deck seems solid. I've had some deck with double Regisaur, double Sword Tooth, the 5/5 that deals 1 to every dummy, to every creature, double Knight, double Forerunner and whatnot. I had some really strong red-green Dino deck, never got such a draw. So Everdown Champion's pretty good against them. Yeah, I think in general we're not looking too bad. I think our late game is just a little bit better in general. And strength turns all of our creature into creature of, you know, the size of the opponent, which is great. Now, the main problem last game was obviously, you know, we drew 8 land, they drew 4 lands. So it's like they ancestral recoiled on turn 1, basically. And with the Knight they were able to still cast everything despite not drawing many lands. So yeah, when the opponent plays, or I guess rather draw 4 more spells than you do, there's just kind of nothing you can do. I think this matchup is fine though. Oraska Thrillback's actually kind of good against them. Maybe I should be siding that thing in over Snubhorn Sentry, which is medium. It's pretty good because trades with a lot of their bigger things, so I like it. Trades with their Regisaur, it can attack into the Knights, it can trade even with the 6 mana 5/4, so yeah, it's pretty decent all around. Sometimes it's bad because they have a lot of things like Martyr of Dusk, and then having a 4/2 is kind of horrendous. When you're playing against a Dino deck with just large creature, it's actually kind of nice to have your 3-drop, sorry, that can attack into 4, 5, and more, maybe, creatures. Alright, we just need to draw lands and we should be in great shape. If we do draw land next turn, probably playing Pioneer. Because if then we draw yet another land, kinda want to play Hualti soon with as many creatures on board as possible. Or maybe we'll just get stuck. Alright. Kinda sucks, but at least our 2-drop matches up pretty well against their 2-drop. I hope we don't get stuck on 2 for too long. I'm just gonna attack here. I should actually attack before I play Hardy Veteran, to be honest. But yeah, whatever. Alright, can we play opponent? Alright, maybe they're lagging a little bit. I'm not sure what's going on here. They don't have double green, so they cannot have the 3/3 flash for 3. The opponent might just be having trouble with their internet connection, I don't know. Or maybe just, you know, they just answered the door or whatever. Who knows? Definitely blocking here. If the best thing they can do here is to spend 3 mana on that, I'm really happy. My plan is just to slow them down as much as I can until I can draw my lands. Alright, well... problem is, if they start playing big creatures while we are still kind of stuck with this, it's not gonna be good. Yeah, this looks like a Regisaur. Oh no, it's a Horncrest. Okay, that's fine. Alright, let's pass. Kind of feels bad here, being stuck. Not the first time, not the last time. I like double blocking here. See if they have a trick. If it's +3 plus or first strike, it's a little bit annoying because our trick is not gonna help a whole lot. Since we're kind of stuck, I think we do that. Oh, they have an instant speed trick they were not willing to use. Oh, they have a pounce. Okay, that's really good. That's really good. I thought they would just take the 2-for-1. So when they passed priority, I assumed they had nothing. I was completely wrong, apparently. So the opponent played wisely, and I kind of played recklessly here, I guess. Should have just let the damage happen. But again, it feels like if we're not trying to use our mana and our spell efficiently, we're gonna lose this game because we've been stuck for a little bit too long. So it to me feels kind of necessary to do that. And when they pass without using anything, there's a decent chance. Well, I guess if it's a pounce, they don't want to use it in case I have my own pump spell. But, you know, the problem we are encountering right now is just we got stuck for too long, and now they just jam their big things, and we're still trying to, you know, we're still casting 3 drops and whatnot. They have a huge amount of big creatures. I'm not sure what their curve looks like. I feel like their deck might be extremely soft to aggro decks, because it seems like they are playing at least 6 plus between I don't know, between 6 and 10 5 plus drop, and that seems like way too much for this set given how aggro it is, but it's working out very well against us. Splashing for Dark Inquiry? Why? Why would you ever do that? Why would you splash for one of the worst cards in the set? I mean, it's fine sideboard material if you're playing black, but you don't splash for that. Especially you don't splash for a card that you need to cast before your opponent has played their spells. It doesn't make any sense. I really don't like that. And I'm not sure what they took Huatli, which doesn't do anything here. Sailback is a lot more threatening for them. Threatens to trade with their things. I really don't know. Splashing for that is seems like a very bad idea in the first place, and then they probably pick one of the worst cards in my hand. Huatli literally doesn't do anything when you are behind. Okay. I guess they are hoping to get something better than 3/3 here. They should probably deal 1 here, because I want to block here. So if they deal 1 here, they get 1 more damage at trample. But since this thing doubles damage, it's more damage than just dealing 1 to me. So I think it's slightly better line. Going down to 5 here, still in a lot of trouble, but could be at 4, I guess. Could have been at 4 if they had used this in another way. And I need to block here, I think. I guess, I could block here too. Okay, that's not great, but sure. So we probably need to double block Reggie and jump Horncrest. Hope they don't top deck anything too good. And then maybe Sailback puts us back in the game. They should probably attack with Diviner. Yeah, that's a good attack. I like that. Not sure how things would be if I hadn't used Moment of Triumph. We would be in better shape for sure. Would we be in good enough shape to win? Maybe. Now we are kind of dead to them top decking any big creature, which is the problem. And maybe by being a little bit more careful with that, we would be in good enough shape to actually win the game. Not ideal. Everdown Champion is being pretty good here at least. Not sure why they did not keep a 3/3 on top. It seems better than average, right? Maybe they feel like they need something really strong to finish me. But you're beating down, your opponent is in trouble. I think you just take a 3/3 for 2 most of the time, right? They got a Dinosaur Hunter instead, which is... Are they splashing for that too? Because I'm playing white-green. I have like 3 dinos in my deck, I think. And splashing for 2-drop also seems like a pretty bad idea. Not sure how much I like that. But again, the opponent probably said, not sure how much I like him using Mount of Triumph when I did it. I think it was a pretty poor play. Yeah. The reasoning was, again, if they pass priority back, they probably don't have the... Kinda wanna get rid of that since we have Sailback. Could double block here, go down to 2, but we're dead to any pump spell. I think they should have been attacking with the liner last turn and this turn. We would be at 2 now. I don't see any reason for them not to attack, really. I don't have, you know, don't really have the option to go for better blocks. Alright, well. Looks like they are flooding a little bit, so maybe we can get there. Pounce. Why didn't they pounce during their turn? Because then I blocked the Horncrest. Ugh. Yeah, looks like top deck we're not gonna beat, especially after missing 5th land drop again. We could attack because the thing is gonna die, but I want them to use the ability here. Otherwise we take 1 more damage and this could be us dying on the turn after, so we need them to use the ability here. Because if I attack, they can just use the ability on my face. Then I go down to 1 and that thing is lethal, which is kind of problematic. I think we should be dead by now. This thing should have attacked a couple turns ago and we would have died, but yeah, top decking Regisaur into Forerunner, which is another dinosaur, is gonna be good enough to win, I think. Because next turn they put us down to 1, attack with everything, and we're dead. So unless they forget to attack with that again, I don't think we're gonna survive. Even if we draw the land for sail back. And they know what I have in hand. They have full information, so the kill is very obvious. They don't even have to think too much. Okay, well this means they kill our champion, and we still haven't found a 5th land. Alright, well, I don't know. This last 2 match kind of left me with a bitter taste in mouth, but it happens, I guess. I don't think our deck was great. I think it was more of a fun deck, but I think we drew particularly poorly a couple games. But oh well, you know, it happens, it's a game. I hope you still enjoyed. At least it was kind of cool to play something different. Thanks a lot for watching, and see you guys for another draft.